strange wedding.
Yes, a very strange wedding. Come along.
What was that for?
Because you've always been so kind to me, and I won't be seeing you again, since I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice? She killed me.
Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Sculpt1701, and tonight we are going to be taking a look at another awesome figure from the McFarlane Toys, the Princess Bride line. And this is going to be Princess Buttercup in her wedding dress. So, taking a look at the box, you can see it's in the awesome window box that they all come in. You have the Princess Bride here, Princess Buttercup wedding dress. You have the Princess Bride sitting there all trapped in her plastic prison. You have some nice decorations up here at the top. On the top of the box, you have the Princess Bride. You have McFarlane Toys 12 Plus. On the side of the box, you have the Princess Bride, Wesley and Buttercup, and McFarlane Toys. On the other side of the box, you have the Princess Bride, Princess Buttercup wedding dress, McFarlane Toys. On the bottom of the box, you have some credits for the box and a barcode and a price for $26.99. So that's really expensive. But anyway, on the back of the box, you have the Princess Bride, Princess Buttercup there, Dread Pilot, Roberts bloodied, Vicini, and Inigo Montoya bloodied, with some more credits for the box. And that is cool, and that is the box, but no one wants to see this beautiful princess in the box. I know I don't. So let's get her out and see what she can do. And here we have the Princess Bride out of the box, and out of the box she stands just under 7 inches tall, and the only thing that comes with her is this figure stand, and it's nice, it's round, has the Princess Bride on it, and a foot peg for her to stand on, but that's pretty much it, which is okay, because that's pretty much all she had. Alright, so with the accessory out of the way, let's take a closer look at her. And coming real close in on the Princess Bride, you can see she has a very, very nice face sculpt. I really love, that face. I'm not sure exactly what she's looking at. She does have these kind of curved off eyes, but that's alright. So she has a nice set of hair, lots of locks going all sorts of ways, a lot of detail in there. You can see it's lot of curls, and I like that. And then she has her crown for when she was crowned princess, and it's done nice. It's kind of a flat gray paint, and it has some detail coming up to the sides. I do like that, so that is neat. It is molded on, so it's not going anywhere. And then if we come back to the front of the figure, I mean, that face is just so nice, nicely done. Photoreal technology, perhaps. I mean, the eyes, the nose, the lips are very nicely done. A little bit of blush there on the cheeks. If you look at the ears, you do have some earrings, little pearl earrings, it looks like, to match this nice necklace going around her neck and coming down here. I believe this whole neck and headpiece is a single piece that's been glued or molded into this upper torso body, but that's okay. The upper torso is made up of this blue dress part, and you got some nice strings coming here to tie it up, and a lot of divots or some sequins or whatever these little spotted things are, and you got some nice white here for like an under blouse or something. And then coming to the arms are just awesome. They have some great detail molded into these arms. Very, very nice, like it's a dress arm. I love that. It's really nice for a figure. And coming around to the back, so you can see the back of the blouse, so it's pretty much the same. You got the same designs and these little spots everywhere. So yeah, maybe I should have got Queen Bravo to help me with what you call these things. Anyway, coming down, like the first figure in the line, she is mixed media. This is all molded plastic, and then you have a cloth good skirt. So let me zoom out a little bit so we can take a look at that. And wow, that is nice. It's nice. It comes down kind of stretchy, so you can get that windblown look if you're so inclined to do so. And yeah, it's pretty nice. And now we're going to go up the skirt, so please do not be alarmed. It is just a figure, and you know, not anything odd or strange that we're doing. So basically, when you lift the skirt up, you do have some molded legs, and they are done in that blue. So just basically pants molded in, and you got some high cuff boots right here, and that is nice. If you do look at her feet, she does have some nice flower detail on the tip of her boot, and the soles are in black, so that is really nice for her shoe detail. So yeah, and that is gonna be the Princess Bride in her wedding dress and what she looks like. All right, moving on. And for our articulation, starting at the head can go around 360 degrees. It can wiggle and wobble. It can kind of move forward. It can kind of move back just a little bit. So you get a lot of good rotation in the head like that. Coming to the shoulders can come up from the body and then back down. They can go around 360 degrees. You have a bicep rotation 360 degrees. You have a nice hidden elbow bend, which gives you a nice double elbow bend, which is really good. And you can even get it further than I've seen any elbow bend. That is crazy with the elbow bend there. So anyway, moving that back down, you do not have a forearm rotation because the elbow bend is so prominent there. Coming down to the hand can go around 360 degrees. It is on a ball joint, and you can move the ball joint so you can get upward or down, and then you can go in and out if you move that ball point around. It's very small, so be very careful with it. Coming to the middle of the body, you do have kind of an ab crunch. It goes down and up, so that's really nice there. Right here where the cloth dress meets the molded plastic, you do have your waist rotation. It goes around 360 degrees. Just make sure you take the dress with you or else you'll get bunched up. That's just crazy. Then coming to the legs can come up a long ways. That's really nice, and it can go back not that much because the butt gets in the way, but that's okay. You do have a little side movement right there, so she can side kick or do some pirouettes or whatever ballerina stuff. Not a lot for thigh rotation. I don't want to push it because it doesn't feel like it's going to give, so I'm going to leave that as no thigh rotation, or maybe just a click or two. Then coming down to the knee bend, again built in like the elbow, and you can get some nice double hinged action there if you were so inclined. So yes, you can get her foot up real high. That is nice. Coming back down, there is not a boot cut because this is one single piece, but when you come to the foot has a lot of articulation, goes around 360 degrees, does have a hinge so the foot can go up and the foot can go down, and depending on where you put this ball, you can put it in and out just like the hand. And then you do have some toe articulation that moves it up there, so that is really cool. All right, a lot of articulation that isn't really hindered by the skirt, but you do have to be mindful of it and work your way around it. All right, moving on. And for comparison, here you have her with the red dress Princess Bride. And you can tell that they used the same face sculpt and pretty much the same mold for the body. There are some differences in the chest, obviously, and then the arms, because this one has flared out dress sleeves, and this one's just basically straight. And the material for the dress is the same, just different color. And the body underneath the dress is the same with these sculpted boots and legs. So there's not a lot of differences. The hands are the same as well, which I think makes sense if you're going to do the same character. So yeah, I really like these two figures. Very much the same, but with different dress. So I love it. All right, moving on. And for our last comparison, here you have the Princess Bride with Wesley, Inigo, and Fezzik. And this is a great little group of characters, and I really love the way this series turned out. Wave 1 and now Wave 2. McFarlane did a really good job with these figures based on a very beloved classic. Alright, moving on. And this has been the McFarlane Toys, The Princess Bride, Princess Buttercup, and her wedding dress. And this was a great little figure to review for you guys. I really enjoyed playing around with her. She is very simple, yet very detailed. The articulation is great. She is a dead-on ringer for a Robin Wright pin, and I think she rounds up the wave very nicely. Now, there is one other figure in Wave 2 of the Princess Bride figures from McFarlane Toys, and that is another Fezzik with a black cloak and a different expression on his face. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick that one up. It is a deluxe figure, which means it ranges around $35–40, and with the exception of the head sculpt, it's basically the same figure just with a cloak. So maybe if I find it on clearance or something, but for the most part, I think this is going to finish up the Princess Bride figures. I have not seen a solicitation for Wave 3, so I am a bit concerned that we're not going to be getting any more of them. But if this were the end and we only got 2 waves and the characters that we have and we've reviewed, I think I would be happy. Yeah, I'd have liked to get the grandpa and the grandson, Wesley and Buttercup in their farm clothes, and Miracle Max, the king, and a few others, but if they're not selling, Todd McFarlane's not going to make them, and this is really only appealing to a small set of collectors. But I am thankful for what we did get with these figures, and I think they were all great, and I have no complaints. And if you are looking for this young lady, you can find her at your local retailers, and she will go anywhere between $25 to $30. So that's it. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, keep playing.